That might be too low. I'm going to see how this works. I went live just for work with me so you guys can help me keep me company. Nobody knows I was going live. I didn't think of it until just now. But this gonna be an interesting challenge. I have no room. You can see that I have this is the powder room door. That's powder room. I'm up against one wall here and the big pile of boxes here. And I'm supposed to have filmed a drop sale to drop to the Fairy Realm members today. And then it would drop 24 hours later to everybody. I don't have enough stuff. I mean, I have enough stuff, but it's all in these boxes. All right. So first things first, put the Sharpie marker in my pocket. There's some stuff here that's just here, and I don't know why. This should be in the stuff to go in Etsy. Why are you? The other fun is that there's only one light. There we go. I was looking to see where's my chat, and my chat disappeared. So, now my chat just disappeared again. Why won't you stay up? I don't understand that. I want to be in... No, I'm not giving myself a super chat. I want to be in live chat. There we go. Hi, Nora. I am in what we called the playroom. This originally was built as an office for Sarah Wetherell's brother. I don't know what he did, but this was his business office when he moved in with her. And you can see like this door it has dark paneling. It was gorgeous until water damage. But this room we called the playroom because when Mom moved into the house with 6 kids, it was perfect. She set her sewing machine up back here, but the toy box was back here. There's an old TV, like really old 1940s kind of TV cabinet. Doesn't have the guts in it anymore. But we used to keep board games in that. There's an old buffet from some old dining room set that they cut the legs off to make it shorter by about 4 inches for us kids. That was full of games. So all our toys could be kept out here instead of being all over the house. So, with 6 kids, that was very handy. That was very, very handy. So we've always grown up calling it the playroom. This is a tablecloth with a big worn hole in it. Come on, phone. There we go. Yes, it is downstairs. The chat keeps disappearing on me. There's a powder room back here, and there's actually over that way, there's a door to what we always called the wood porch, because that's where we kept the firewood in the winter. Because then you could just come right out here, out the door, grab what you needed for the fireplace. This has a lot of holes. Oh yeah. I can see you. I think this is pretty gone. Let me test the fabric. Well, the fabric's not ripping, so it's not dry rot. It's just really well worn. There's not enough of a visible pattern to be able to use it for anything. I did not bring a trash bag in with me, so I think it's safe to say that should probably be trash. Now, I brought my tape gun because that's what I literally have my phone taped to the door. And forgive me if I missed something you say in the chat. By filming directly to YouTube from YouTube, the chat doesn't stay up. I have not figured out how to get that sucker to stay put where I can see it all the time. So it comes up and then it disappears. This way I can't even give myself a thumbs up. Oh, what fun is that? What is that? Nope. Share, save, highlight, mute microphone. So yeah, I don't have a way to actually keep the chat up. So I might miss some comments. Sorry about that. But we have a box that died. That's got to go out in recycling. I have this whole pile is making me nervous because there's boxes of books behind it, and this is starting to all tilt this way. So it's making me nervous. There's a very big box that Mike put way up top. That might be an issue. All right, so we have I don't know. Oh, hello. You're real goodies. All right, so I don't know what I bought it for. I'm still got the tag on it. I had something in mind to spend that much on a box, but I honestly don't remember what. Probably to decoupage something. But right now, oh, actually, I see why I sat that down, because that's holding these, and I don't have many of these, and I have used these, and I want to make more of what these are for, and these are hard as heck to find. So maybe we'll hang on to that. Okay, let's get the magazines out of the box. That's an old National Geographic, Nutshell News, Living Well. I don't know what those are. We're going to sit them right there. If I take too much, this is why I say it just doing anything takes so long, because it's a massive Jenga. Let me see if I can tilt this. You see? This box is here, but it's holding up these because they started to collapse. This is why everything takes me so dang long. It's just not... you get to the point where you're like, all right, where do I even start? Where do I start? Actually, I know one place I should start. There's a red suitcase right next to the light that has to go because it's going on Facebook Marketplace, and if it doesn't sell within a week, I'm out the door with it. So let's see what we can get so I can get to that. And I may have already checked this once. Oh yeah, because that is fairy fabric, Japanese fabric. Oh. This is meant to make a dress for me. Check that out with all the Japanese prints and stuff to it. Isn't that cool? What is stuck to it? Well, a piece of fancy trim. That's the kind of trim. I used to get like just little short pieces because they used to sell a penny an inch. And I got all these cool tapestry pieces. Some of them are only 6 inches long. And my sister was well-meaning, but she threw the whole bag out. It was in the dining room. I was so heartbroken because I used to make these really cool purses, like this one. That's long enough to be a really cool strap. And she didn't see any need. She thought they were trash, so she threw them away. People mean well when they try to help you clear out a hoarded stuff, but if they don't actually, when it's your stuff is mixed in with that other person's, if they don't actually ask you questions about, hey, what's this? Then they're not helpful. It's really not helpful, and it's just extremely stressful for the person whose stuff you're throwing away when you're not respecting them. Okay, let's see. More books. Basket of flowers, yes. Celtic quilts, yes. Pattern from Debbie Mum. Wait, Pattern, are you in there? You don't feel like you're in there. You're not in there. Well, it's not in there. That's useless. Quilt. Now, I do want the Celtic quilt one, but what about patchwork for all seasons? Are any of these a pattern I'm really going to want to make? I don't like that basket. I don't like that one. Not a fan of that one. That one's too country for me. Oh, this could make a neat Christmas one. Put ornaments and garlands and stuff on all those trees. Or even just dust them with a little snow. I like that one. Winter Pines quilt. So I'm going to take this book upstairs to Mike because he has a scanner. And I'm going to get him to scan me just the pages for this quilt because I'm almost all the way through this book. And that's the only one that I like. And Away in a Manger. Yep, that's it. That's the only one. All right, so let's put that in the box. Actually, we'll put the empty thing in there to mark that. And that's going to go into the sale. Definitely. Oh. Wow. I probably forgot where this went. So what size shirt is this? It's an extra large. So that'll be a little... I've even bought the shirt to make the kitty cats. Wow. I don't know that I'll fit in that anymore. The girls are a bit big for an extra large. All right, so we're going to keep that together. One thing about doing crafts is right now, most crafting that needs, a lot of like a table to work on, I don't have space to do any of it, which is a little frustrating because I find it enjoyable and relaxing. All right, so those are frames for cross stitch. So yes. So those, we'll put those back in. We'll put kitty cat back in. Now, is there anything I could take all these odd things out of here and I can tuck these down in the corner because I want to try to get rid of, as I go, as many loose bags as I find because they just are annoying. Fun trim. Oh, chat popped up. What do we got? I don't yet. I have to get back to the Black Hole Challenge room. That will become the office for this overstuffed house. And then when this room, that'll give me space to do some crafts in between all the reselling. But this room will become the craft room. Mike knows how to sew. Mike likes to sew. He has a modern sewing machine. I have a 1940s sewing machine. Drives like a tank, but goes through everything. He's got one of those ones with all the fancy embroidery stitches you can do on it. I have a serger that I don't even know how to use. He uses it. So there's a lot. So if we figured that if we had this room as the craft room, we have enough room in here because, we don't need all the toys that had been in here. Just to let her know, she said earlier. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Nora. Hello, everybody that's coming in. But one of the problems is that we move so much stuff back in. All right, come on, you have to lay flat here. There. Now, when we find room in a box, we'll put you in a box. But Mike already figured out, my mom always used, hang on. There. Get the noisy thing done. My mom always used the dining room table to cut stuff out. She had pad for the table and stuff to go cover it up so that she wouldn't hurt anything, wouldn't hurt the old table. And so she would cut stuff out there and then bring it back here and sew it. Oh. I moved the box and the red suitcase just shifted and it pushed the light on the wall, Kaka. Oh, here you are. I was upstairs looking for this stuff. I want to sell this. Is this part of it? This is part of it. So Barbie stuff, seriously hot right now. And I knew I had, oh look, it's even got the cording for it. I knew I had Barbie fabric. I didn't know where. And I wanted to get that stuff online because it's doing very well online. What is this? This is more Barbie flannel. Didn't know they made Barbie flannel. Oh, there's Mary Englebright. You should not stay here. You should go up with me to go in the box with the other Mary Englebright stuff. You're not a Mary Englebright, are you? You look like it, but I don't think you are. I hate when there's no maker's name on the selvage edge. There's no ME trademark either, so probably got it because it looked like, but isn't really. It's all the same colors. We'll put that with it. One. Well, that was a surprise. Did it really? See, I think this is what's been happening lately, and we don't know why. And if Mike and I are both home, he has no problem, but my stuff seems to like kickstart. So this piece of flannel is going to be in the live sale. It has all this little beauty stuff. So that's going in the box. That's gonna, oh yeah, I know. This is a scrap of Daisy Kingdom fabric. And this is the back. Mom was probably going to make an outfit for one of the Daisy Kingdom dolls, which are around here somewhere. I'm not. I will sell those dolls as they are as soon as I find them. That could be in the sale. Butterfly pillow. See, these kind of panels are what I need to find first, because the problem is that buying stuffing for pillows is incredibly expensive. The price has just gotten crazy. But that's the kind of stuff. You are a tiny little piece of Lego. That's the kind of stuff that I need to. What the heck? That's something from the art museum. I ain't worked there in years. But that's the kind of stuff where my brain just derailed. Oh, the pillows. That's the kind of stuff that for me would be a quick and easy way to make stuff and get it into my Etsy store, because I really don't have much craft stuff left that's made, that's already made. And we're in that fourth quarter. So there's a dress pattern here, but it's size 6, 8, and 10. Ain't no way on this God's green earth I will ever be a size 6. that's going for the sale. Not a fan of white eyelet myself, so that's going to go. Strapping. I will need this when I get back to making books. And you are... Oh, you're a remnant piece of clear vinyl. This has some really cool uses. You can use it in the bottom of purses to give it a little stiffness. But my mom made a lot of American Girl doll raincoats out of the clear vinyl. And years ago, we would sell them at the flea markets at the Arden Fair. So I'll put that in there. Strapping I'm going to need. This box is barely held together, but all right. So your Englebright, you're going to go with the Englebright. And we're going to take this bag, put it down in here. This is more strapping. I'm going to put that down in there. This stuff all has somewhere to go. That's something. Now I have this partially filled box, and where am I going to put it? Okay, we're going to put you right there. We're going to get your lid out of the other one. And Mary Englebright just ran away. Come back here. Come back here, you. So, okay, now let's get this suitcase. Oi, over the light, over. Don't turn your hand on the bare light bulb. So, a lot of people decorate with these. Someone gave me this one and one that looks like it's from the 50s. Even this one's probably from the 50s. And they are going to go on Facebook Marketplace. So I got to open the door. We're going to... Hi, kitty. We're going to push that out there. Since the pile of boxes came in... Dang it. There we go. Since the pile of boxes came in, the cats are not allowed in here. If you want to know why, there is a video of Aragorn and Elrond getting up into the hole where the water line for the tub leaks. And Aragorn is so big. Elrond was fine, but Aragorn's so big and heavy that while I'm filming it, a piece of the rock board, no, not plasterboard, rock board, came out from under him. When he caught himself, oh, go away. I forgot to put the phone on. Do not disturb. Now, what can we reach? Okay, so we know you're all going. You're trash. Well, you know what? We're just going to put the trash in with the box. You're the Barbie. What is this big monster right here? Because that's going to require Mike. So let's find out what the big monster is. Oh, there's a little one here. Oh, this is all, I can tell you without opening it, this is all trims. All trims. I can't wait to make those purses again because I made so many with such cool trims on them. And let's see. Oh, there's a note. What's the note say? Heart flannel, 8 yards. Okay, you're going to love this. Nightgowns for Kimba, Becky, Nancy. Cut flannel. What did she cut? Am I going to find something all cut out but not made? Okay. Cut flannel, 5.5 yards, Nancy, Becky. Pink paisley, 5 yards, snowflakes, 3 yards. There is supposed to be pajamas in here somewhere. Thanks, Mom. Hi, Happy Days. Yeah. Okay, so apparently she planned on making flannel nightgowns for me and two of the granddaughters, the two younger ones. Okay, that's a lot of flannel. Little hearts all over it. Wow. That's a lot. How much did you say how much there is a heart one? There's supposed to be 8 yards of this. 8 yards of heart flannel. That's a lot of flannel. That's a lot. That's, geez, Louise. Yeah, no. Well, I could use some new flannel pajamas. That is not the pattern for me. Okay, now there's another one that says cut, but what is it cut? Is this one? No. Oh, this gets even more frou-frou. So this is kind of pastel colors with roses and paisleys. Yeah, I'm not wearing that. Okay, another thing of fabric coming. Okay, this I would wear. I'm not thrilled that it's red, white, and blue, but this I might. But you know what they say? If you don't love it, it's okay to let it go. And I don't love it. Y'all are going to get some deals on flannel fabric. I might have to wait on the large pieces of fabric when it's like, you know, because I mean, we know that one is supposed, from the note, is supposed to be 8 yards. The other one's supposed to be, I'm guessing, well, the pink paisley, that's on here. That says 5 yards. The snowflake says 3 yards. That kind of yardage, I'm not sure should really go into a drop sale. Well, I can't on this because my chat keeps disappearing. Because I'm doing this live through YouTube. If I were doing this through StreamYard, I'd have a better chance. But out here, I have sold stuff right out of the box. But the problem right now is that there's nowhere to do that. I have literally no, I'm standing in a spot that's, if I turn sideways, it's wide enough for my shoulders. So there's very little room to sit stuff. I'm going to keep that note in there with that flannel. Look at this. I can barely see in this because I'm too short. Hey, there's my quilt stuff. She packed away my Japanese pattern. Oh, that's where the hell that went. I was looking all over for this stuff 2 years ago. Oh, I had some little stuff I could have made. And yeah, but I don't, Happy Days, I don't have anywhere to sit the bags. Here, let me show you what's at my feet if I can. I don't think I can. But yeah, I mean, there's stuff directly in front of me. I literally got no room. So that will come in time. Absolutely. When I can get back into the dining room. But, oh, man. I've been looking for this Japanese stuff fabric. And she got it mixed in with her stuff. Yeah, because there's another pile in the corner there that, yep, she mixed my fabric in with her fabric. This is why I kept trying to tell my siblings, I have to go through everything, because when some of them started looking at the stuff in the attic, and I had to argue and prove, how do I prove what the hell is mine? I mean, it became a big, this is why I had a heart attack on the side of a mountain. it was that kind of silly infighting that was going on. All right, so that entire stack looks like my stuff from my quilts and my bags. Now, what's this bag? What the heck? Okay. Hey, that'd be nice for those Kwanzaa dolls. Look at that. That would be cool for those. But what is in here? A large t-shirt. Never used, just wrinkled. Another one. What was she thinking? Oh, man, she must have seen some craft. What is that? You're 2/3 of the way? Oh, that's good. Yeah, it can get very overwhelming. Okay, so large is definitely going. These must have been for iron-on things. Remember I tried to sell some of those iron-on transfer things? I think there's fuzzies on it from something. That's an extra large. These have to have been for that. A blue extra large. Oh, kitty kitties. What is kitty kitties? What is kitty kitties? Oh. It's inside out. Okay, so it's a... It's not a... It's a half yard. Look at all the kitties. Oh, that's so cute. Thanks, Jeanette. Oh, darn it. I start to read it and it disappeared. See, it comes up and then I'm trying to read everybody's and it, oh, here we go. It was good to step back from it all for a while. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you have to. You have to step back. So kitties is going to go into the drop sale. That's a bit of silk ribbon. It's not really the box it should go in, but I can't get to that. What's this one? What size are you? Tiny. That's what you are. You're a child's medium. She had to have had a plan or she wouldn't have bought this many. She was up to something. Child's large. Oh my goodness. An extra large. Child's large. Ah, dang it. Come back here. Mary Engelbright wants to keep running away. What else? Another large. Another child size. Probably a small. Anything else? The original receipt, which is so faded I can't read it. Into the room with the trash. Into the powder room. All right, so I'm going to take all these shirts. Including that one. And they're definitely, we'll put them in the drop sale, but they do not need to be in my tiny little box. They can go out there in the hallway. It's nap time. All the kitties have gone. They're not staring at the door anymore. Oh, there you are. Okay. My great aunt gave me that so that I could do it. This one too has embroidery transfer on it, but I couldn't find them after I moved back in because they were packed. Because like all this stuff was just, she stuffed what had been my bedroom as a teenager. She stuffed it all. Well, here's something. This should not be in here. Upholstery tacks. Picture hanging wire. This is stuff that should be in my, you don't have any water in you, right? You didn't, yeah, you do have water in you. Foo. What about you? Oh, I'll put it in the hallway then. I have 2 pans in my feet. All that stuff. I have a little toolbox that has all the stuff in it for doing tiny repairs, like refacing the backs with paper of picture frames or putting new wire on them, because sometimes you find out there's string that's been holding it up for years, and all that little tiny stuff. Tap your screen to see chat. Really? That'll do that? Yeah, see, I have a regular, I mean, we've got regular toolboxes for like fixing the house, but this is literally just for tiny stuff. It's got little tiny hinges for wooden boxes. It's got stuff, all kinds of stuff you would need, double-sided tape, the little tiny eyes to go on the back of the picture frame, little tiny tacks if you need it. I have little cotton swabs and tiny paintbrushes because sometimes you need to just get a teeny little bit of glue in somewhere. But that's all it is. It's all for tiny stuff. Has tiny screwdrivers, it actually has an upholstery hammer in it because it's tinier and lighter weight than a standard hammer. Because sometimes you just need something little teeny taps, and it's hard to do with when your hammer head is this big as opposed to when the hammer's head is that big. So, all right. So let's take you, sit you. Let's just sit you in that box right now. It'd be nice if we could actually empty this box, but I don't have, I have more stuff than I have space in boxes. All right, let's see what else is hiding in here. You're a bit of trim. We're going to drop you into that box. You are embroidery kitchen towels, and I've sold out of all of the ones I had made. One of the reasons we got a lot of this stuff is when Joanne Fabrics, the one I was working at, closed. Goodbye, hon. Have a great night. And so it was one of those things of, we bought a lot of stuff. Both of us did. I'm not blameless. And so there were just bags of stuff. The problem with that is that because it wasn't organized and it was a big influx all at once, it all kind of got mixed together. If I put you there, will you stay put, please? Please. I want to see what's in this bag. Oh, this bag be heavy. So the problem is that she died. Never got through all of it. What, pray tell, are you? You are. Oh, cool. A tiny little ledger book. Those are really handy. Am I really going to ever do craft shows again? I don't know about that. We'll sit you over there. But why is this so flippin' heavy? Oh my goodness. It's full. It's full of frames. Black frames. Oh, did I wonder. Yeah, but they're crap. They're metal. They're crappy. All right, you know what? They're not even the same type. Like, they're different thicknesses. They have a sticker on the back that looks like it might have been for a yard sale or something. You know what? I'll bet she got these for when Michael was little. He was in karate, and every time he got another color belt, he got a certificate. I'm betting she got these to hang them on the wall. Y'all don't want these in the live sale, do you? Because I really don't want to ship a flat piece of glass like that. So let's stick these out in the hallway. Welcome to the dark side. Because with the leak, it's messed up the light up there. Oh, ow. Give me a minute. Oh. Oh, that hurt. It always surprises me still. Yeah, I'm gonna donate the frames. I had the frames in one hand and then I bent kind of sideways, and I can't do that. And it just reminded me I can't do that by spasming. Takes the wind out of you. Hey. Now that you saw something on the crappy side of my spine, want to see something good? Watch. I can turn around on the left side now. I haven't been able to turn around like this since April of 2021 when I fell. Isn't that great? No pain, no spasms, no twinges. This is the first time I've done this in 2 years that I can turn around. My feet are on an angle facing the powder room door, and I can turn around without screaming. I'm so happy. I noticed it yesterday, and I practically jumped for joy and then realized it's like, you might not want to do that. You might hurt something. Okay. So one of the problems we're having, too, is we bought a bunch. Yeah, I know. Isn't it great? We bought a bunch of Home Depot moving boxes. Now, I like Home Depot for a lot of things. I will never get their moving boxes again. They are not sturdy. They are too stiff. They buckle, which is why the pile's tipping. They're just not. A lot of these, when we lifted them, the handles would start ripping. Like this one, you can just see in the corner of the picture is all ripped apart. This is a medium. We didn't get anything large. These are all medium. Well, yeah, that big one up there is a medium too. This is cotton. Oh man, I wonder if I can wash this without it falling apart. This is cotton batting for inside a quilt. This would have probably been for inside one of mine to make it nice and warm. Because it might be, I don't think it's wool batting, but it's got dust all over the end. I'll have to test that. All right. So let's see. That's everything. And, now there's the problem. That's the left side. Come on, let go. That is the pinched nerve on the left side, which I just twinged and aggravated by those frames, and a ligament comes up my hand into my wrist, comes up right through here, and it tightens, and then it cramps my hand up, and everything just curls up. That's from pinching that right hand side like I just did. I'm due for my shots again. Is it this week or next? It's coming soon. So when I tripped over Gimli, apparently the side that was really bad, that must have something finally must have let go, because I never could do that turn before. I couldn't. But I could. So it finally let go, I think, fingers crossed, completely of the pinched nerve on the left. But the pinched nerve on the right, I'm due for those trigger point shots, which stop random cramps like this. But this ligament goes right up into here, And if it's real bad, then this one wants to go and these two fingers curl in. That was a rude surprise. But you know what? I'm going to get rid of this box. Because these are just ridiculously too big and falling apart. Come on, you have to close. You have to close so that I can make you go away. Because tomorrow night is recycling night. Recycling goes out tomorrow. Now. Whew. There we go. Yay, right? Yay. Who said don't do okay, Rhonda. That kind of thing is why it's a problem. It's not so much that is aggravating my whole back like it used to, but it causes these intense twinges when the closer I get to needing the trigger point injections, the more often I'll move the wrong way or move my arm the wrong way, and then something happens and, you see stars. It's not fun. But like I said, they're only happening this side is the main problem now. On this side, I have gotten that upper thigh cramp, like a Charlie horse, but not as bad. So there's still something, and it could just be damage to the nerve on the left side, because something is definitely no longer between the vertebrae, or I would not be able to turn like that. So that's a good thing. There's another big box here, but I really wish I could get to that small one, but I be too short. Unless I go get a big stick. What do I see that says Spooky Hollow? That's Halloween. Spooky Hollow was the Halloween. Oy, this is all bags just shoved in here. What says Spooky Hollow? Where'd it go? I saw you through the bag. Where did you go? Spooky. Spooky Hollow. It's a fake rat. Actually, that's just a real big mouse. That's not big enough to be a rat. I've seen rats down by the waterfront in Essington. Those are swamp rats, and they are huge. They are the size of a small cat. Swamp rats are big, and they're found in Tinicum and Essington. The John Hines Wildlife Refuge is up that way. There's a lot of swampy marshland on some sections along the Delaware River. Okay, I think Spooky Hollow here can go. Not my kind of thing. I see fabric for clothing of mine. Yeah, because there's the tops. Where's the stretchy part for the top? Those are for the bottoms. I love these dresses that have like a knit top, or a cotton spandex blend, and then have the cotton skirt, which has all the pattern on it. I love those. I don't care that they were style of the 90s. I would wear them again in a heartbeat. They're comfortable. They're a heck of a lot cooler than jeans, especially in the summer. And I would not mind at all. Oh, now these I'll hang on to. Bats. There's two of them in there. There's bats. Halloween is coming. I'm sorry. I swear I was supposed to be born then. Stupid doctor wanted to go on vacation and induced my mom. When the woman who is on child number 6 tells you are wrong about her due date, you shut up and you listen. But he wanted to go on vacation, so he induced her. Okay, you are my bag of stuff for dresses. What are you? You are nylon, polyester. You're a really stiff, sparkly chiffon. Look. Look, yeah, I know you can see through it, but it's just really, it's like that moon glow stuff. Well, I think we'll put that in for you guys to find something to do with. Oy, so we know what one bag is. The never-ending bags in boxes. I mean, I was trying to empty the Black Hole Challenge room, so what wasn't already in a box went into boxes. Hi, Lisa. Lisa's here. If you like finding stuff, Lisa does way more than just jewelry on her channel, and she has a lot of sales over time. Well, there's another cat one. Put that with the other. Looks like there's some skinny quarters in here. Are you a book, or are you leftovers from a book? Cool looking, right? I think it's the leftovers from something. I like that piece. Yeah, I think these are leftover things. She would keep all these because you could like applique or quilt with them. And so, yeah. I think you're going to go. She made something out of morning glories. That's going to go. So there's going to be stuff for quilters in this drop sale. I'm going to drop till late because I'm still pulling stuff. Okay. What is in here? What are you? Oh, look, garden angels. Whoops, there we go. Garden angels. Honestly, this craft sale is looking more like it's going to be fabric sale. Oh, good. Good, Lisa. I know you've got a lot of stuff too, and you've been wanting to clear it out. Hey, I think this goes with the other one. When they release fabrics, they often release companion fabrics. So there'll be like 5 or 6 patterns that go together. And I'm guessing those two are that. And this, oh, okay. Look. Here is, I'm sorry it's upside down. Here is a panel for a vest that's the same kind of angel. So if you wanted to, you could use one of them, I think, as the lining. But Mom had so much lining from leftover from all the weddings, all the stuff she did for Stern's for Stern's costume shop, that she always would just use proper, vest lining, an acetate usually, or a polyester lining for, come out, whatever you are. She would just use the fun stuff for, some lame. I found some lame. That's what she would use it. She would use up her stash. I found some lame. Who wants some lame? So this is silver lame. Silver lame, I don't know what it's made out of. I just know that you never want to take a hot iron to this because it'll melt. Don't put it through a hot dryer. It'll melt. But it's lame. L-A-M-E with the funny little flick over the top, right? We would get phone calls at Joann Fabrics, and Diane and I would laugh our heads off because invariably, at least once every Halloween to Christmas season, somebody would call up looking for gold or silver lame. not knowing that it's a French term. It's lame. So craft-wise, it has a lot of uses, but you got to watch. You really need to get some fray check because, as you see, it does like to fray very easily. If you want to sew the ends shut, you have to do what my mom always said was called a French hem, where you're literally just rolling it underneath so that all the little end is like curled up inside. She could do it on a machine. I was never that good. My great grandmother used to do it by hand. I don't know how she managed. So somebody's getting some silver lame. I'm not a fan of working with the stuff. It frustrates me. I'd rather work with satin. Okay. You look like you're another. Oh, you're a lot of it. This is probably, I'll look for where the repeat is, and then this will probably be more than one because there's a repeat to the pattern. And they all say homemade with love and have space for you to write on it for with fabric marker. So that will be in this drop sale. So, what time is it, guys? I don't see a clock on my phone. I honestly was hoping to find something other than fabric. More fabric, more fabric. That's the fairy chiffon. Oh, I'm sticking my hand way down in and I feel nothing but fabric. Oh, $3.54. Okay, I have to go because I have to go drop everything, peel the potatoes and everything and drop everything into the crock pot at 4. It's my turn to cook. So, how heavy are you? You're too heavy for me to be that stupid. Okay. Oh, and this one's not holding it up. Okay. Let's see what this one is. A twist board. Okay. Oh. You could paint that and decoupage the lid. We'll put one of them in. I did well with my wooden bird houses. So I'll have to, because these are special. These are for inside because it's a drawer. And I have to make more of them. I sold out of them. Oh, hey, this is the kind of thing that those t-shirts were for. An iron-on transfer. That is so pretty. Among the hydrangeas. Oh, so cool. Do I? See, I find stuff like this and I go, do I? Don't I? Do I? Do I? It's so pretty. And there was that t-shirt that was a 3X. We'll put you up there as a maybe. I know. Steph just lost her big boy, and a friend of mine just had to put her Winky down. She had a 20-year-old cat that she had to put down yesterday. It's heartbreaking. The doctor is 11 or 12 now. Not a fan of the fact she goes outside, but when they're raised with a dog, it's kind of hard to not. Okay. Fimo. Somewhere I have tons of Fimo clay. If it's still any good. That's how to do the faces. I always had trouble with faces. All right. We have magnetic ideas for craft foam. Cool. Now see, this kind of stuff I would make, and Michael would help me when he was young, and he would pick out what we were going to make, and we would make these, and then this way he had something to sell at the craft shows as well, even though he was only like 7. And at the Arden Fair, we always made sure that we had something that he had a chance to create and make money out of too. So he learned early on how to be kind of industrious. But he just turned 28 or 29. 1994. So 28 in August. I honestly, I should know, but it's not like I was there when he was born. All right, so that's definitely gonna be in. Christmas carols to cross stitch. Do you have a list of what ones you have? Of course not, because that would be too easy. Joy to the World, O Come All Ye Faithful, Little Town of Bethlehem, Silent Night. Okay, you're going. If I find one that had the hymn, I don't know, I've forgotten now what it's called, but it's an old Quaker hymn. Tis a gift to be simple. Now I can't remember it without saying, 'tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down where you ought to be. Anyway, I love that one. And I haven't sung in years, and you can tell. So, thoughts of home. You guys are a little big for what I would cross stitch you on. I think thoughts of home will be in the sale too. Now see, these are more what I need. Mini messages. I need those. And another FEMA one. All right, so that helps get some of that out. How much more? What's down in the bottom underneath the birdhouses? What are you? You say Pooh Bear on the back, but I don't see nothing on the front. Oh, okay. So when you're making costumes for a stage, your audience is a good 20 feet away. They can't see up close. So you don't have to be exact sometimes. You just need to give the impression. These would have been made to put little gemstones, you know, the plastic fake rhinestone kind of things, or plastic doodads. I made one set where I had tiny little face pictures and sold them as pictures in a dollhouse. But Mom had 3 packs of these because she could sew them onto a uniform and make it kind of look like little tiny medals. So, hey, Doug. So there's 3 packs of those, so they'll go together. We'll tuck them in for the drop sale, which I've still got to film and get out to the Fairy Realm members tonight so that it's out tomorrow night for the rest of you. These things are in. You guys are falling all over the place on me. I used to store all the wood stuff in the basement, but then when they said we could no longer have the downspouts going into the storm drain. Oh, there's the Pooh Bear thing. It's just an M, I guess, for Michael. Worth their weight in gold right now. Oh, 2 packs. Michael will be so pleased. Little metal leaf doodads. Stick them in. But once we did that, our basement was no longer dry. Now it leaks in, so I can't store any of the wood crafting stuff on the shelf down there anymore. I had to get all that out of there. Here we go. This is what I was after. Okay, so Pooh Bear just fell off his little thingy. So Pooh Bear we're going to stick in the box. He's going. But I don't know what this box is. This box is Fimo clay. We just found 2 things about making stuff with Fimo clay. From Book Fair. I know what store that was. I'm not sure they still exist. And these are still pliable. They still squish nice. Well, I was not expecting to actually find the clay in with the books on how to use the clay. What an ironic thing. But seriously, no, I was not expecting. Was not expecting that. Oh, now your teeny tinies that I would use. When Frank's, who no longer hasn't existed in, God, what, 40 years now? I bought everything they had of tiny little silver, tiny little gold beads because they work great on cross stitch. And I thought I had used them all up, but lo and behold, there's 2. Now, what are you? Oh, wow. I didn't know I had any of these left. This is a coat of arms pin. And, well, there's 2 of them in here. And again, you know, the little details that you put on a costume, sometimes that's what makes it work. And the rest is wooden stuff. So I'm going to stop here because I'm sure it's now 4 o'clock. I got to go make dinner. It's my turn. And I'm not about to go trying to order something because that's what he's been doing. So we've been eating junk food for way too long. So I will get this filmed as soon as I get dinner in the crock pot. And then it goes to Fairy Realm members first. They get it for 24 hours. So once they get it, I set it to drop to everybody the next day. So tomorrow evening, watch for a drop sale of craft stuff. And this week is live sale night on Thursday at 11 p.m. That will also be craft stuff because I really need to get to this before it collapses. So it definitely will be craft stuff again on the live sale on Thursday. So spread the word around because there's going to be fabric, there's going to be stitching, there's going to be books on cross stitch, there can be all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's fun seeing what's in these boxes because, I mean, it's like a treasure hunt for me, too, because some of these things I haven't seen in years. Like that flannel, I probably saw it when she bought it. Maybe. So some of it even I don't remember and go, what's this for? So I will see you guys Thursday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit the thumbs up. And if you subscribe, please make sure to hit that little bell and make it dark for all notifications, because when I get the chance to do a random live like this is hit or miss. You know, I've tried to do it like every Sunday, and with Boy Scouts, that just doesn't happen. So, so I just pop on when I can, or drop sale. I'm trying to make sure they're every Tuesday, but I can't guarantee that. So if you have all notifications, then you're guaranteed to see everything that I put out. You'll get a notice for it. So I will see you guys Thursday night. And I see Nora, and she'll be watching for tonight's drop sale because she's in the fairy realm. And then the rest of you will see it tomorrow evening. All right. Good night, everybody. Oh, dear. I think the piece of paper holding the phone is in front of the stop button. There we go. Oh no, it's in the corner? No. Oh, the big X at the top. Duh. I need a drink of water. Bye. Are you sure you want to leave? Well, now I have to move it over. Yes.